attack side, they bring this unique Sage comp that makes it really difficult, I think, to play your own game and play those like standard Sunset Flood retakes.
My biggest worry is, though, for EDG, over the last 6 maps they've played, they've lost every single one of them, and they have only managed to win in total 25 rounds. But it is luck, everything else is not on their side.
Yeah, in the global stage is not looking good. Maybe in the region they're performing, you know, way better, but when it comes to measuring themselves against the teams across the globe, things get complicated. Maybe if he turns the monitor around, okay, I was, you know, concerned for a second. I mean, maybe he doesn't need it.
He's so good, he doesn't need it.
Yeah, but if we focus on this first map on Bind, EDG love this map. It is not a surprise that they pick it because they feel very, very comfortable doing it so in China.
My biggest concern is around confidence for this EDG squad. I think they let the pressure get to them in their first match, and I'm looking for a revitalized squad today.
Oh, yes! Something, give it to us. But also everyone else on EDG.
I was thinking, you know, about that game that they had against G2. But this response was not in my notebook.
Yeah, I mean, they're switching on to the Reyna comp here, but they still have the bones of the comp they ran before. I think you do lose a lot with those flash combos with the Gecko, but you can do it with the Lyra instead. It's going to be sick to watch something on that agent, and I'm excited to see this new comp from EDG.
And the Omen also said on the Brainy, so many things can be different.
Yeah, W Gaming on both sides. My internal clock is telling me that Doug and Baby Bay are here for the next map.
Thank you so much, Shinsu. This is a tale as old as time. EDG up against PRX. They've danced 4 times. The last one goes the way of EDG, and that was the only one. Also happened to be the last time they played. It was in Madrid, and it was this exact same map pool.
The only difference was Monnier. I mean, he had big shoes to fill, and I feel like there could be a premise of Jing being EDG's Achilles heel potentially in this series. These changes to the compositions, though, EDG, they normally run a Brimstone on this. So the Omen, I mean, now he's going to be able to smoke across the map.
Aggressive TPs, you know what else? They will have up their sleeve.
Such a fast pace already from PRX.
It's the PRX way, man. Look at how well they've sectioned off the side already. They've teed it, put it into quarters. Forsaken will fall, though, but the utility was up.
I have to spike.
Good job isolating the Harbor on that short A. And now PRX, they get the bomb down, but they're kind of trapped right now. They're pincered.
Starting to see some spam come through as Jing will fall. EDG holding strong. They still have plenty of numbers to go against this as to buy in something. The remaining pieces of this puzzle that EDG are to solve will crumble. The pistol the way of EDG.
Great opening pistol for EDG. They look way more confident than they did yesterday. And there's some life in this arena now, man. That was crazy. Every single kill Kong got. Just a roar of thunder in the arena. Look at these shots. He looks way better. They were ready for this. I mean, that isolation in short A, getting that kill onto Forsaken, that made it so PRX was just trapped. They did get bomb money down, though, and that's why you see something investing into this Marshall. But on the flip side, I mean, really healthy buy from EDG.
Again, the last 2 times these teams met, it was this exact same map pool. The one maybe wrinkle in that is it was Sunset first and then Bind second. And EDG walked away with the win on Bind.
Was a completely different composition for EDG as well, though. They ran a single smoke comp with just a Brimstone, and it was kind of dually. Oops. Oh my gosh.
The duels are going the way of EDG this time.
Kong came ready to play today.
Satchel out.
Oh, he wants more.
That Satchel. As the flash paves the way, the kills come through. Kong with 4, and EDG with their second.
Showstopper online already. That can be really impactful in a round like this, the bonus round for EDG. And again, Smoggy can upgrade. This is like a whole different team right now, maybe just more familiar.
Yan, tangina. Kang is awake. Who's cooking? Who's mad now, chat?
We've talked about
Who's
this
mad
a couple
now,
times.
chat?
Elimination also just forces the best out of you.
Yeah.
Right? You play to win instead of not to lose, and I know it's early, but it seems to be the approach that EDG
Let's go!
Showstopper used. Kong will find nothing but space, but it's space that they will gladly take.
All that round 3 is crazy. Dude, Kang is
trapped once more.
getting fired up, and I love to see that, chat. We love to see that.
All gonna TP back to Smoggy, who's waiting on the other side with the Sheriff.
That's
to boot.
Okay. Some things getting the kills.
Patient.
Me likey.
The blind is too much.
Me likey.
Good reaction from PRX. And Jing.
Okay, Jing's awake as well.
To say.
I like to see that from Jing.
Pushing the pace,
I love
getting up
Jing
in the
Estrada.
heavy, getting another kill with it, but EDG on the counterpunch.
Oh.
Smoggy on the swing. PRX, a great response.
Bawi.
It's a risky one though. You don't know what's on the other end at that A site. They got,
So,
they got a little
here's the
fortunate
deal,
here that
chat.
Smoggy was
Here's
only
the deal,
there
though.
with that Sheriff.
Here's the deal, though, chat.
But they do have a lot of good utility when they actually took
If
the
anybody
A site.
loses
I mean, you see
here,
that Reina Lear
if
come
they're
out.
eliminated from
It's not every day you play against that. I mean,
Shanghai.
It probably
So they
is for
can't lose,
EDG. They're
chat.
so used to playing against the Reina
Absolutely,
online.
they cannot
I'm
lose.
sure they scrim against PRX quite a bit.
But little
Bawal
discipline like that,
matalo.
coming out of showers and checking that box, right? Those little things that often go
You lose,
unchecked or
you
unthought of
GG's.
in high pressure
Simple
situations.
as that, chat.
Well
Simple
done on
as that.
PRX to make sure that is the case. Meanwhile, an op online, round 4 for Kong.
He's so deadly with this.
Okay.
one, too. You imagine something's gonna have to.
Wait,
jiggle, but
why
he
is
can't
Kang's
take it out.
position like that again?
No utility.
Are you
It
kidding me?
almost got past it. Well handled there. Jing using his rocket.
Wait.
They were sitting
Bakit
ducks
naka-tablet
with
gaming
nowhere
ka
to
naman
go.
to si Kang? Kano ba yung nasa na yung
Divide
position niya?
continues to pile it on.
What? It's
That
outrageous.
shot is ridiculous. Smoggy will be forced to convert into a 1v3. Never saw one hit him.
And if this is what we're in store for, this back and forth, this constant battle, this is gonna be an amazing series. I'm so excited for the future. What a response from Jing though with this rocket getting 2.
And then,
Yeah,
and again,
yes,
Divide hitting those 2 shots. That last one, the most impressive.
That'll put EDG on a scrappy little bye. I'm surprised EDG aren't giving Kong the Spectre with what he did yesterday. I mean, it seemed like that was like the only saving grace that we witnessed.
It felt like his best weapon.
Yeah. But here we're seeing a double flash setup, maybe even triple flash setup.
Oh,
And PRX are running straight into this.
oh, that's a bit too greedy from nobody, no?
Happy to stack this.
Yo.
Given all the noise that's been made, given
Okay.
all of the info that Kong has on the other side of the site, but they're going to continue. They're going to try to persist.
What is China region
Sue onto
cooking?
the site, Jing onto the satchel.
Dude,
Trying to get
you know why?
across.
You know why they're losing
But
this?
now,
Because why is
reconsidering,
Kang's
realizing
tablet
that
like
you've
that?
lost the rest of the map.
iPad
Once again, they
kid
hit the
gaming.
TP, and they're going to find a vacant side
Bro is
A.
on an iPad moment.
And they actually cycled that off onto something who's just going to post up for his teammates while he plants the bomb.
No real info of what's happening on the other side, so Kong is still on the prowl. The Sheriff, though, not the weapon you want in a situation like this. PRX glad to dig their heels in, hang on to the site. Assume their post plants. The duelist is done for. Chichu and Smoggy will likely just fall into the spike
One enemy remaining.
or to the hands of Mind Freak.
Just try to do some type of damage if you can.
Uh-oh, EDG, quiet.
And
Quiet
just like
right
that,
now.
PRX clean up that round.
Walang last,
That's 2
oh
times in a row
no.
now that PRX
Medyo
have had
tahimik
to
ang
pivot
stadium,
into
mga
that
kaibigan.
teleporter and hit the A site. So
Kinda
I'm
quiet
wondering
in the stadium
now
right
for
now.
EDG, if they're going to read ahead to that, if they see that B long default and maybe keep a trap play outside of showers to punish that.
No way. How do you
And
play
the
like
attack
that?
off,
I am
something
so
he likes to do
confused.
this on
I
almost every
feel
single
bad
map.
for his
It's
neck.
going to be met by Kong. Maybe not in this specific
I
duel,
know
but maybe later
I
in the
love
round.
PRX, but I kind of
We
feel
start
bad
to see
just
their
because
setups on
this
the
is
map now.
tournament is
Hong
in
Kong will have
China,
the op towards
and I
showers.
don't want to see
Meanwhile,
EDG
something
losing in their own region, man.
on the opposite side.
It's fucking hype. EDG is a hype team.
PRX with a lot of presence towards B here.
Yeah. There was a faint wall towards the A side of the map, but I think EDG, they know that PRX like to feint with that wall.
Yeah, they've done it a couple
Oh
times.
my
now.
god, they're all gonna fucking die.
Ooh,
Okay.
a little scary for nobody there.
What?
Jing.
Nakachamba si
Getting
Davai?
invested. Jing tried getting out and finding space. PRX, though, they've slammed their faces into the wall. They haven't really been able to get out, but they are getting the frags that they need. Now creeping forward, Smoggy playing on the other side of the smoke. He's gonna get clothesline. Again, a situation where he didn't really realize where the pressure was coming from. And now they're gonna hunt down Kong. He's got the op in hand.
Look at his gameplay.
He's going to have to do his damnedest to try to hang on to it. Mind Freak will cross. Divide will too. Spotted him. Lands the shots.
You know what's a problem?
Now hunting for a second.
The way that China plays or EDG plays,
PRX got 3 kills
sobrang,
through the smoke from hookah.
alam mo yung pabida?
That is not
Sobrang
something
pabida,
you
pre.
see every day.
No.
Cool. I believe that with controlled aggression,
in their favor for sure. Look at this.
feel ko lang.
Oh, you
Feel
did
ko
see
lang,
the tracers though, but a collapse.
Medyo
Yeah,
pabida
that's
eh. Sayang yung off, oh.
And then spam off of the Seekers. I mean, good job. I don't know what else to say in this moment. Early timeout for EDG. I don't think they have, you know, to worry too much right now. I mean, it's definitely a way better start than the last time they played. But it is their map pick, and if you let PRX on the attacking side dictate the pace, it could get out of hand. So I think this is a really good timeout from the side of EDG. And now maybe the name of the game should be a little bit more proactivity, maybe bait out on those B long pushes, bait out.
Oh, legit man, kita mo yun? Sayang off, pre. Parang ako yung gusto ko magalit. Ako yung gusto ko magalit.
Because PRX, they were playing for that trap play that we saw in the eco round with the triple flash.
I agree with you on EDG are still okay. There's still plenty to play in this half, but I think you're right on the other side of the coin as well, where adjustments need to be made, because remember, EDG, both maps they played yesterday, they started on attack, and those were maps that they struggled on, right? Those were halves that were clearly an issue.
Parang yung galit, Razi. I'm gonna simulate Alex because I'm wearing the fucking PRX jersey.
Protocols and plans going into bind, but you want to keep this competitive, knowing what yesterday held. So a Stinger in the hands of Kong, a Spectre for nobody, and then 3 Sheriffs around it. Meanwhile, everybody is stacked.
Yeah.
All 5 of EDG are here.
No, bro. I'm not gonna smash my keyboard. This is the whole thing, 60 HE, man. 10K keyboard. Why would I do that?
And I wonder what the cue is for PRX to maybe abort.
Wait lang. Maglalagyan ako sa lompas because I'm getting old.
I think they're just
No,
going
sir,
to go for it.
magkasa lompas ka na ba ngayon?
EDG could
Shout
take
out to
it
my
high
old
as
man.
They might not get the cue to abort. Now they're going to be pushing forward ahead of all this harbor utility as they try to take the fight. The gun's on the other side, just too good though. Ooh,
nice.
On the snap, just gets destroyed. EDG might have overwhelmed.
Oh my god.
But they're so weak, and the thrash isn't going to connect. Fortunately for Kong, though, Forsaken at Classic out.
Wait, that how dong through?
Both of them fall,
what?
But the Red Bull clutch comes through for PRX. In the face of the rocket, the shot settle.
Jeez.
Sayang.
Goodbye.
Wait.
I mean, he had to commit. You have no other option there.
Sayang.
And maybe if Kong had a little bit more HP, he lives there and they win the round. Kind of feels a little bit like yesterday in that mode where they just can't close out the rounds. They bring it down to a 1v1. It just doesn't go their way. Great job from Divai. That's a funny one.
Again, early presence for PRX. And this time, it's not a fake. It's not a fake. Jing is already trying to get out of best of the
It's fun. It's funny because EDG chose this map.
Something has been such a menace so far.
It's such a
oh my god, they still get a kill?
on EDG right now.
Oh, the
I saw it on live
but even when that connects, the kills come through. Very nicely done by Kong. To respond a little bit, you imagine that's going to call the rotate out from the spike back towards A. And Chichu, thinking the same thing, was considering.
Yeah, dude, EDG collapsing talaga.
But will now throw it back.
And Mind Freak, he took his timing here, coming out of showers. He had to if he wanted to get any type of space. So gets info that Chichu is
3v3. Come on. Look, I may be a PRX fanboy, but EDG, man, I'm just saying.
How cautious PRX are playing right now. They're waiting for the harbor wall, waiting for all.
What the fuck?
Molly?
I'm just saying, chat. I'm just saying, chat.
Ground found.
I want EDG
Nobody's
to
positioned,
make this at least
now the
close.
flash in his face.
At
On
least
the
close.
swing, settles the shots. Gets Mind Freak, a 3v2 still the way of PRX. Now Kong's left alone. He's got
Wait,
an
what
op
the
in
fuck
hand.
is he doing?
Divai is weak, but that's another round the way of PRX.
Good patience from PRX on the refight on A. I mean,
what?
That was really nicely done. Waiting for Forsaken's wall to come back up. The Molly from Mind Freak.
What is he?
The audio cue that
Pabida,
nobody had to drop
pre.
there. And the trades, I mean, they were kind of going in the favor of EDG in the beginning. But when you're retaking with an operator, even if you're Kong, that's a tough ask.
Oh, yeah. Into a 1v2 like that as well, with no idea of where the other members are.
Yeah. That little jump spot from Forsaken too to spot out where Kong was just makes it decisive, and they play together, they swing them together. Just like that. Kong is on a stinger, but he's so deadly with it, so it might be able to bring this one back.
Try to get ahead of the stack. Really nice shot out from Smoggy.
It was a pixel.
I like this reposition a lot as well.
Yeah, this is the Omen shining right now. Able to play up close, get a kill, TP out. In this case, TP on top of this little weird high ground. I wonder if Jing wants to clear this. I wonder if he's aware.
Okay, come on. Come on, let's go EDG. Let's go. Pick it up, boys.
That flash from nobody was so good. It went through.
Pick it up, boys. Come on.
Nobody pushing in sand.
That was very cool.
Forsaken has taken a lot of space into Octagon. He's the one with the spike. So there's got to be success found from Hookah.
Nobody has to drop here for.
Okay, let's go. Wow. With the Spectre. My Spectre does not do that.
Smoggy gets in on it as well as EDG find 3.
The B anchor is coming up huge for EDG. That was beautifully played from Smoggy. And then nobody just bunkering down in Hookah to clean up the round. Look at this shot. Ooh, on the run. That's that flash that you were speaking of. And from now on, for PRX, I mean, every time you push this Omen off of B-Long, you got to worry about that elevation. I mean, he could be anywhere now. It's something you're going to have to constantly clear. That being said, Forsaken will have that Harbor ultimate online. You saw how deadly it was the first time around.
He's invested B, but this time, present A. EDG are really proactive too. They're taking all of his space outside of sand. Smoggy's already rotating into A.
Such a good timing to be proactive too. They haven't done this once yet.
The Reckoning is going to suggest that they're going forward. The timing is so good. If they can land the shots, if they can clean things up, it's going to be great, and that's a spike! I thought the spike was further up. Something has his ult. They're going to have to turn back and
Lumaki
fight
ako
for
sa
this
farm
area.
buff. Nice.
And things slow down. They've come to a screeching halt. Forsaken on the swing, nobody on the shots.
I actually kind of want EDG to also... Ah, man, hirap eh. Solid din kasi Shanghai na...
Really patiently, not forcing the matter in from spawn, not forcing the matter in from backside.
Huh?
Happy to hold the line as best as he can, but nobody finally falls. Kong on the swing, and he's overwhelmed. The contain has been lost, the spike has been picked up. And now it's a fast rotate from something B, while Jing draws as much attention as he can. Be a nuisance. That's exactly what he does. Doesn't land the shots, but the veil has been lifted. They've realized that the spike's not here.
Dude, if something clutches this, I have no commentation, no reactation.
It's honestly what opened up that entire comeback into this round. And the Reyna, I mean, he's got full utility now. If he gets a kill, he can just
Gets the info.
get out of dodge.
And he's holding the line on both spots to jump.
It's so scary playing against a Reyna like
Oh, tang ina.
He's still
Hello.
have to win this 1v2 though. For PRX, he's gotten it down to 1. Tries to reposition. 23 HP. One step
Defuse
to
it.
the right. All it will take. Smoggy's holding the line. Anchored in, but now on the tap, spots him again. 4 HP now. Further duel, something's creeping his way forward. He's got the knife out now, switching over to the Vandal. Not able to snap on the
Okay,
shots. Can
okay,
Smoggy
holy,
get the defuse?
holy,
Yes, he can.
holy moly,
Right, 3,
holy moly,
6.
holy moly, chat.
And it's EDG this time around, dictating the pace, pushing down Hookah.
Oh,
It got scrappy, it got scary, but they closed it out in that 1v1.
tang ina.
That was so close.
Wait,
He almost hits the shots, man.
sobrang hype na naman.
So good. Even yesterday.
They're way too hype. They're way too hype.
decimated by Heritage.
If I was
He was
send
the
money,
star of the
pre.
show.
Kung ako ano Gcash
EDG.
send to PRX to win. I don't think you can beat
This
PRX to
time
be
more of a
honest.
team effort, and that'll
Seriously,
cost a
that's PRX,
timeout for
man.
PRX. You imagine now PRX might play a little bit more spread of a default, or maybe just watch their back now if they are gonna play all 5 players towards one side of the map. They haven't had to worry about that yet, so, you know, it's okay.
That's just such
We have a game, boys.
call from EDG.
Yeah, I want to have a game.
They
Let's not
hadn't
make this
done
boring.
that. They hadn't
I'm flying out to
accelerated
LA
in that way.
later, so
And that's what I was
No
looking forward
commentation.
to in that game yesterday. But they just didn't have their footing at all. They do a really good job of changing the pacing on what they do on the defensive side and the attacking side. I'm glad we get to see it now. That being said, nobody will have Seekers online, Pit available for Chichu. And, I mean, there's a lot of alts online that'll be coming to fruition for EDG. Only Seekers to work with for PRX.
Meanwhile, for EDG, you mentioned those alts all coming online. They've got to chain them together, though.
And look at the spread default.
LA4 secret. Just follow my page and everything, chat, to be updated.
A Pit used right off the bat from Chichu.
Ingat sa biyahe, boss. Thank you.
Now an early Pit invested like
Oh my
this,
god, Forsaken of the
really
Stinger again.
force the attacking
Wait,
side
they're
to
playing
push
3A, but
it
there's
to
double
B or
Vipers?
showers.
What
But
is
on the
this?
flip side of that, it can also
Wait,
cause EDG to
wait,
have
this is
to
a
keep
mess.
a couple players
Wait,
there
this is
to
a mess
protect
for
his back.
EDG side.
That's exactly
What's a Sky and Gecko
approach
gonna do
that
in
they've
A? Aren't
taken.
you supposed to get info for B?
But as soon
Oh,
as
they're
the
playing
Harvey
retake.
utility goes
Is this
to
a
B,
retake?
they've left him. Chichu's now on an island. It's all of EDG is B. Devi has his Seekers, and there's still plenty of time left in this round. But it's nobody who uses his first.
This bait set up B long. If EDG do get pushed off of B long here,
Mm.
that's when a rotation will have to come towards that A side of the map.
The Seeker's got a ton of value. Spotting a couple, I mean all three, I believe. But they freeze again.
Right there.
Posted up outside of B, waiting for the right moment to strike. The flash is going to
Well, they're gonna hook a
presence
flood B.
once more. This has been a really nice cycling of utility by nobody.
You gotta fight
Now
this.
traded on the other side. The Seekers
Oh my
going
god,
forward.
Kangkang can't even
On the other
shoot.
side of the map. While the fight
Okay, take for
ensues,
3.
Devi.
Oh my god, okay, Chichu.
A 3v3 now. Spike making his way at B as Chichu repositions. He left the pit. He rotates over, but now it's
Okay, they get the plan.
PRX
Pag ito tinignan ko
trying
ng
to
ADG,
get
ako
back
na
there
lang.
as fast as they can and get the spike down.
So much to worry about. You have to worry about short, but Devi is kind of ahead of it.
Wise to it, not able to land the shots the first time around.
That was a great jiggle from Chichu. He got the info that both players now are stuck in U-Haul, and he just has to wait for his teammates to push up.
And that's exactly
Nice.
what they're doing. Now Jing
Okay,
brings his
that's
attention
good.
back there to
Let's go.
Nightfalls.
Dude, I got the PRX jersey, but I want EDG to fight.
Beautiful
Chat.
discipline from
I want EDG to fight.
And Chichu taking the timing on the teleport, getting kills in hookah, and then wrapping all the way back around with the jiggle there. That was fundamentally sound from EDG. Beautiful. And that lead that PRX had, I mean, it's
Gone?
it's gone.
Yeah. They had won, I believe it was 6 rounds in a row at one point. This was just such a, I mean, you mentioned the discipline. It was beautiful to watch from EDG. But Chichu, honestly, had so much to do with it. I mean, we talked about the pit at the very beginning. His timing on hitting the TP, his wrap back around was perfect.
Now it's Kong with that showstopper. He gets bought up. Oh, he gets an operator bought up for him.
He's going to have both. Last round and a half. Money to spend. What a luxury that is.
Last time PRX did this A short wall. I mean, they just
Spy to si Razi, gusto manalo China.
That's why you're seeing
Gago
EDG
pre,
get
ano kasi to?
pushing through showers. All
Tawag
the info
dito.
is theirs.
Gaming,
The rest of the
Lods,
B anchors for
gaming.
EDG, they're just trying to bait out all that utility
Kalma
early
lang.
on
Hello.
and buy time for
Nice
a
lead.
rotate.
I really like this. Howdong, you mentioned all that info that they get showers, but they deposit
What?
Kong. They have Howdong rotating back. Meanwhile, Jing,
Nice.
doesn't connect on the rocket, slams into the wall.
Nice.
Smoggy's there to punish with it.
May
Nobody, the firing line as Smoggy joins in on the
May
front.
laban,
The
may
dizzy
laban.
over the top.
Kangkang looks like a little
Everyone going the
Wardell.
way
Oh
of
nga no.
Smoggy, but Chichu's
Dude,
the
look
one
at the
to
way
clean it
Kangkang
up.
plays, dude.
It's electric in here right
Like,
now.
what is that?
Smoggy played that to near perfection.
what is actually
tucking
that?
in the cubby, jiggling consistently. And then the Omen flash to secure the kills.
I can never get used to the way he plays.
What a change.
He's like that. He got that
He
red
played this so well.
guard formation.
Look, the little tuck right here. And then just the back and forth pre-firing, waiting for that Gecko flash to come over the top. Wonderful.
The timing on that was perfect. It was Howdong who had left Kong showers, rotates back over it. The Dizzy paves the way. We often talk about how Valorant is a family affair. We've got a couple of family members standing by for an interview.
I've got 2 familiar faces with me
Oh!
right here next
Oh
to
my
the
God, ang
stage.
ganda ni
I have
Auntie
Auntie
Pearl.
Who is Jing's mom, and I have
God damn!
Forsaken's brother, and you saw him on stage not too long ago as well. How are you guys enjoying Shanghai?
Very good. I like it here. Much better than Korea.
Oh wow! Well, I know that
God
you love
damn!
Shanghai. Forsaken
I
Pearl,
love
this is
Auntie
a-
Pearl.
Sorry, you look like your brother, by the way.
Yeah, I know, that's
This is
mom.
a bit of a nostalgia trip for you. You haven't been here for 7 years, is that right?
Chat.
Yeah, it's been
Chat, listen, chat, listen. Me and Mommy Pearl, we
7 years,
follow
exactly
each
7
other on
years I've come to
Instagram, bro.
Shanghai, so it's been
By the way, close friends. Let's fucking go. Mommy Pearl, I'm on my way. Ah. Mommy Pearl, I'm on my way, please.
I'm enjoying my trip a lot after I finish my games. I'm just traveling a lot of
Pogi next curator.
It's pretty close. So what do you think of the rest of the map?
I was hoping, of course, PRX to win this game. Even
God damn. What's the chat saying? She said Forsaken again.
meeting my old friend and something is really
That's
fun
not
for me.
Forsaken, it's
Oh,
X-Curate.
wow, that must
No
be
way.
such a- that must
No,
have been such
Mika.
memories, right?
Mika making mistakes right now.
And Auntie Pearl, I see that you have your props here as well. Did you make
much easier contemplated than completed when you're tied at 6-6 with elimination on the line. I mean, yeah, just relax, bro. What do you got to lose? And I'll tell you who's not relaxed. It's Kong Kong. He was very active in the communication, just talking to his team, yapping like crazy. And that's like
Yapping like crazy. I think these are the APAC casters. This is si sino tong caster na to? I know this caster. I know that voice. Basta APAC casters. Basta APAC casters, sobrang hype, guys. Promise.
this? You said you have an interesting story about this prop.
Because this one was
VDG. The problem is they've now turned back over to the attack side, which again was a pain point for them yesterday.
And this is not caster dog. This is
last year.
Point for them yesterday.
I don't know, I forgot.
What adjustments did they make?
You walk in, that's proactive.
Oh fuck.
But the armor,
Make.
Such a good wall to just delay.
Anjay chat, Anjay.
he dinked him, but he had light armor and classic.
Yeah, basta Achilles. Achilles is a solid caster. Oh my god.
Jing and Divine cleaned it up. The frenzies are perfect as PRX get the pistol. 4 for Jing into that round.
Ganda ng audio mo ngayon, Razzie. Of course. Of course, Chad.
A lot of EDG's demise was against proactivity. This was a
Iwan natin silang lahat.
Then all of a sudden, it's
Tayo muna hanggang sa pagdilat. Buburahin.
you highlighted it. The harbor wall with the flash on the other side is so cool. This is also very cool from EDG. Hero buying Kong Kong, this bulldog. We've seen in NA at least Oxy doing this quite a bit with C9. And it paid out dividends.
In NA, at least Oxy doing this quite a bit with C9. And it paid out dividends. He can really catch PRX off guard. Oh, they know now.
It's a heavy investment.
Oh.
Nade.
Oh my god, what the? Wait, chat, what the fuck is going on? Like, what the fuck? The camera keeps moving. What's going on?
Push the matter. All playing outside of this TP. Weapons have been upgraded. Mindfreak's the only one who's got a rifle on the other side.
What the fuck?
This is so awkward for PRX, and now when you're going against an outlaw, nobody has armor or the HP to deal with this. It's a one-shot kill.
They're so split.
Smoggy can do some real damage,
And even Chichu, a Spectre, can nuke down for a
but they're so split right now. I mean, even Chichu, a Spectre, can down Forsaken or Mind Freak.
Get away with one.
Forsaken
Just
only
one.
has a
That's a
ghost.
victory.
But he's going to get so much info as to where the play is. And if he can get away with one, just one, that's a victory.
Thing is,
Oh, he
only
has to back
spotted
up
one.
now.
So Mind Freak has to stay in.
30 seconds.
Universal POV.
The thing is, he only spotted one. So
Chat,
Mindfreak has to stay
I'm
in.
so excited for my non-stop stream to
Unaware of
Radiant.
the fact that both
I
members of
cannot
EDG
wait.
have huddled up together.
Even the Elden Ring. Chat, would you watch me stream
as the
Elden
smokes
Ring
go
non-stop,
down.
chat. Shadow of
Down.
Earth 3.
13
Would you watch
seconds
me,
left.
chat?
The paranoia out. It's not going to tag.
Would you
Forsaken
watch me,
still
chat?
playing on the other side of it. The spam from Mindfreak not
Non-stop
connecting. The
stream.
warning
Stream
shots
does
have been
not end till
delivered,
I
though, and
finish
they've got to
Shadow of
understand
Earth
that's where the
3.
pressure's
Elden
coming
Ring.
from. Forsaken on the swing. Mindfreak will clean him up, leaving Chichu all on his own. Spectre still in hand. 70 HP.
Oh.
The gun barrel. But the reposition is really
Fuck,
nice
yeah,
from
let's go.
Chichu. He has too many things he has to clear, and not enough time to do it all.
That little barrel, I thought that was going to be the dagger into PRX. And then he would just have to play in the middle of sight, wait for the drop for Forsaken. It ended up working against him. That's so tough. But a really good eco round for EDG, that Bulldog buy. It makes it so PRX, if they want to invest into this, they're going to be broke in the next round. That got scrappy. I like that EDG are ready for the proactivity from PRX. And it wasn't that clean for PRX as well. If they want to do crunches like that, I mean, you got to have more utility. The timing has to be a little bit better.
They're always decisive with it, though. You got to give them that. Oh, that second satchel did not go the way it was intended to go.
You see the layers of utility. A Gecko Molly, an Omen Flash, a Sky Flash, all to set up.
I mean, right click works for me as well.
Initial exchange to come out on top, potentially get an entry.
Keep a close eye on that, because you imagine they're going to do it once more. Contact still pushing his way forward, Forsaken on the other side.
Wingman.
The man just doesn't die to judge this.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my god, Jing. Oh my Jesus, Jing.
Jing has
Oh my god.
so well, man.
Oh.
He buys his time and he strikes when everything is right. And now the showstopper not going to connect. I don't know where that rocket
I think this is quiz cast.
Mindfreak took the head off of Howdong, so couldn't get value. Yeah, couldn't get value there.
Oh.
With Smoggy, the reposition on short here, and nobody just finessing through the smoke. He finds the timing.
It's so perfect. Divide falls 2v2. Nobody's left in a 1v1.
Okay, let's go. Good job, EDG. Let's keep this close.
So well.
He's buying so much time and then delivers the shots.
Oh, it's Dog and Baby Bay.
The bobbing and weaving from nobody in that one.
Wait, why is Baby Bay casting?
It kind of just felt like he had a hard read on the situation on Mindfreak.
Ah, Dog and Baby Bay.
He played that superb.
Okay, no. Solid, solid, solid. They are weak.
Jing, I mean, he really opened up this
Wait, isn't Baby Bay a fucking Valorant player?
Nobody, he was the difference maker.
These are those little 1v1s that we talked about yesterday, that we talked about at the beginning of the half that just weren't going EDG's way. They're starting to turn.
And that's when playing against a team like EDG can be scary, because they do have really good fundamentals. They have good discipline in a lot of those moments.
And they've got fraggers.
Mm-hmm.
So if they can put all of those things together, like they have so far, they've got a shot at this. Again, a really nice set of utility. The paranoia, the flash around the corner, and now the dog.
No way! Sayang ulti ni ano, Kang Kang.
But there's still so much utility.
Oh, those satchels, not able to get him into safety. The spam on the other side is the guns from PRX just not holding up.
And now he can get Seekers if he grabs that orb before the bomb goes down.
Something's got to judge, but at that distance, deciding not to fire.
I've got your trail.
Opting for the kill potentially instead.
Just secure the round. I don't mind using these Seekers as well. It could set you up to get those kills easier.
Fuck!
They're gonna have to take the ball of the guns on the other side. I mean,
Oh my god, wait, EDG is actually playing this really well. It's so messy, but EDG is keeping up with the aggression of PRX. They're tied up. They're hyped up.
that got real ugly for a second.
Are you rooting for a specific team right now? I don't know.
Were invested early on.
Look at my shirt, but I have no
I
idea.
don't blame nobody for using them in
I
that
don't know,
round
man.
whatsoever. And PRX have just been force buying into these rounds back to back to back. Even with scrappy guns, they made it to a 2v2.
What is that on the What is that on
Like
EDG's
a book, man. As soon as the
forearm?
clove goes down,
Yeah.
they've got to challenge it, right? There's no way you just let that diffuse come through. And so we're tied at 8. 2 ults on the side of EDG. They've been so much more decisive than they were yesterday. These attack halves have been so much more refreshing.
No hesitation. They're not worried about getting outshot, out manipulated. They're just showing and going right now.
They have a plan and they are sticking to it.
Look at this, all the utility.
It's the same set of utility we saw in the previous round.
And when you condition utility like that, it really can set up the future round. So they're looking at the long haul right now.
Fuck.
There may not be much more of a long haul left of this map. KongKong going forward with rocket in
Oh,
hand.
fuck.
Perfectly played.
What?
Look at where Smoggy is. Only able to find one though.
What?
Somehow, something gets two.
Wow, something with a 4K.
Leaving a
Bro,
star on his own.
that was just
Settle the
spamming,
shots.
right?
Clip runs dry. Something with 4 and PRX with 9.
He just got, what, 3-4 wallbang kills? That was through CT spawn. And you see players go for that, but it usually doesn't go their way.
Iwan nating silang lahat.
Getting 2 players with that.
We're going to look at it one more time.
Look at this. He did see the tracers, but to get 2?
Yeah, that's...
And then the 3rd right there? Oh my goodness. Spams to get the kills. It's so hard to beat PRX when they can win rounds like that. What are you supposed to do? You can't do anything about it. And now you're on an eco round.
Sabog.
The ecos have been messy, though.
That's a good opener.
Yeah, but the second kill the other way. Not really what they need. Something playing up close on the other side of this wall. Puts the Lear out, gives the space up. Meanwhile, PRX slowly tightening around the map.
Proactivity from PRX. Pushing you short.
Okay.
He was checking flick. He just goes
Jeez.
back.
Mind Freak can have a feast with this, and that's exactly what he does.
Terrazium out, wala. Blackout sa amin, walang Wi-Fi.
Shake's just
Damn.
satcheling forward.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Right on his head. Yep. Seen that one before from this guy.
And so we turn our attention to the next round, a very quick precursor to what we've got, because there are a lot of ults in play here, and we're nearing the end of this map. PRX hanging on to a 2-round lead. They've got the Reckoning. They've got the Orbital Strike.
Because it'll put EDG on such a bad mind.
And you can really invest
Wait, bakit may
all
brown
these
now
ults
sa
into this
Cavite?
round
What's going on?
because It'll put EDG on such a bad bind.
Buti may solar system ako dito sa bahay.
That you're sitting on almost match point at that point. I mean, you are sitting at match point. You should be at least.
And Jing's halfway, more than halfway to his rocket as well. So even if you invest all of those, that's still something that's going to have to be considered later. PRX have set themselves up very nicely.
Yeah, I have a solar system. 9 panels.
EDG need to try to bait out at least one of these ults early on and not die, not drop early.
He's got the entire universe. Omzim, why do I need the whole universe when you are my universe?
Good, because the ultimates from the other side.
Oh, sayang.
They could just cycle them.
We're about to find out how that plays out. Jing getting up top and dropping on him, but nobody had his back.
So clutch.
The pit's
Oo,
still up.
tangina mo.
Can it be dodged by that?
Tawin na mura.
Pit still in play. Something on the flank. Smoggy
What if
waiting.
nag-cry na lang ako
But is he
dito?
aware of how close he is? Drops down, not able to settle the shots.
Can I have
PRX still
Uranus?
with the fight
Sure.
into this, but they've got to
Wow,
get
that
past
trade
this
was
pit.
fast.
It's too hard.
Something, can he do
The biggest
something?
thing in their way here. A 1-for-1. Something left to his own devices. Playing his time as best as he can.
No.
Not even going for it.
No.
Okay,
At this point,
EDG fighting back.
is he even
Karam
gonna
nga,
get
Mars.
the gun? No. Chi
Bro,
holds him
that
down.
flag-
EDG get to 9.
EDG did a really good job of not falling to any of those ults early on. And for PRX, they wasted so many ults in that scenario.
Dude, nobody,
Yeah, that was
nobody
so nice.
saves that round.
Yeah, he does.
Because Chi was the one he was hunting for, and he almost had him.
PRX jumped the gun too early in that retake, and EDG took full advantage of that.
Between the two. PRX still with 2 ults. You know, we talked so much.
One round between the two. PRX still with 2 ults.
EDG are slowly.
You know, we talked so much in the previous round about the setup that PRX have for themselves from an ult perspective, but EDG are slowly getting near a fever pitch with all of theirs. Howdong, KongKong, and nobody.
If they can win this next round, the economy of PRX is going to be in shambles, and they might not even have to invest any of those ults, but they can get a lot of them online.
They're committing to this A. They're committing to this A, and it's a 1-for-1. Meanwhile, the Reckoning will continue to cause problems, but Howdong manages to sidestep all of it. Nobody does too.
What a good split. And now with that dog being proactive in the CT spawn, they have the info that both players should be on the flank.
And they've seen 2 bits of utility as well. The dog and now the flash.
They're too
Double celebration with Alex.
Post plant win rate is sky high.
It was good yesterday.
Ayan na si Alex,
Continues
galit
today.
na.
There's no way for them to get in.
The reflink from Smog.
Why do I have a feeling that
Clinical.
EDG will lose the next?
Something again.
Well, I have a
we'll
feeling
try
it'll be a
to save.
reverse
He wasn't
comeback.
successful in the previous
Feeling
round.
lang naman.
And I don't even think he really has a shot at
Uy,
it this time.
10-10, count to 10. Oh my god, I love China. Let's go.
Deals a little bit of damage.
Baka I
Figured
can
out,
fix
right?
her. Chat, makita mo lang sa akin si
Just in
Alex.
time.
Ako ang bahala.
Smoggy's so good, Doug.
I will fix her, chat.
This guy's sitting at 20 kills on Omen Bind. All momentum going the way of EDG now. Look at that opener on the Jing.
It was steady.
It's so clean.
No micro adjustment of the crosshair, nothing like that. Just steady swings right into it.
Perfect.
It's literally perfect. You're absolutely right. And so now a timeout called again. We're tied at 10, and that's all that PRX have left. If there's another timeout, it will come courtesy of Edward Gaming.
EDG on a really good spot right now to bring this one home in front of the home crowd, win their first map in this arena, in this tournament.
That round from what, 2 rounds ago, that one was
PRX.
rough. It's rough.
That
Bro might be a
round,
spy.
What, 2 rounds ago? That one was. It was just.
Petition to have Alice Gutang out emote. Oh nga, no?
You invested
Hey,
the brim ult.
Lowy imnida. Alice Gutang out
Your timing
emote.
wasn't
Let's
quite there
go.
on the retake, and if your timing's not there against a team like EDG, they do
Good
really well
fucking
in the
idea.
post plant, playing off of each other, playing the crossfire game. And then Smoggy going for the reflanks like that. Now we're seeing why EDG decided to switch off the brim and put this man on the Omen.
Just so much more ability to get active.
Caution here.
And sometimes you gotta fight fire with fire, and Omen's a controller that can do that.
Oh, they're gonna go aggressive into sand, and that's where they are. Jing has a rocket in hand. Something can flash through the wall. This setup is gonna
Oh
be
my
devastating
god.
if they commit to
The
it.
anime battles.
Tries to get
Dude,
away.
Jing is such a fast race. It's so scary.
PRX put a lot into the back of that punch, and EDG slip it. Now they can reset.
Yeah, it's that push and pull. And that Thrash was picked up again, so they're able to use more utility now.
Who's
to
map
grab
pick?
more
It's
space if
EDG
they
map pick.
Decide to do so.
No sound being made.
You want more?
From
Here's
that
more.
start in the round to nothing, no sound being made.
You want more? Here's
A flash to confirm there wasn't a flame coming through. And now Thrash, as you mentioned, getting its second cycle out. Something dinked him there. Nobody down to 12 HP.
Almost got his head taken off.
That's hanging on by a thread.
Suddenly a freeze to the round now.
Again. Hey, that's twice.
They're so worried about playing
Ako'y
as it should be.
sa'yo,
That's a fake
ikaw
CP.
ay akin.
Do they bite?
Ganda
No,
mo
they're not. There's a
ay
rotation
sa
coming in from Mindfreak with the
panig.
utility from EDG.
You're right,
Oh,
it's already
fucking
hit me.
deleted. Something didn't even get to tag anybody.
Trying to get across. EDG are slowing
Okay.
things down. This has been a problem for them before. If they can settle
The
though, they
Vi,
should
alam
be
mo,
okay.
the Vi
Forsaken
is
is
such a
still gonna be on
consistent
the rotate.
player there.
But the kills all coming through for PRX. And now the controller utility has arrived.
Wait,
Divide perch.
PRX had
Over
like
the
6
top.
seconds left. He didn't have
Smoggy
to
has
fight,
to
no?
drag his way out of this, but he's surrounded. PRX get to 11.
A good hunker down from PRX, just holding hookah. Something he got picked off early there, but the trade's going
Holy
PRX's
shit.
favor. This is that beginning. Such a good job from Kong, not going down to that rocket, being dropped down to 5 HP. But it's that timing.
Dude, why is
When EDG just seems
Why
to
is
not
Coach
know what to do in the
sweating?
round and they're just stuck in a corner. They're
Coach,
just
chill?
forced against them.
So issues
Why are you
reared their
sweating,
ugly
coach?
head yesterday.
Chill, bro.
And that feels like the first time we saw hints of that, right? First time we saw any inkling of things like that.
Yeah.
So PRX, a lead late in map 1.
And this is such a cool setup. You have two players on different elevations.
Parang pawis coach.
You have a Brimstone back
Oh, he's
sight,
so dead.
Harbor close up. The showstopper it could kill one, but it should be.
Oh
traded.
my god.
He's got
They're
it out of
avoiding each other's rockets.
There's the rocket invested. Again, the satchel utility's just so good, man.
And you're not ready for
Oh.
something on top Chuck after
For
Jing has
fucking
fallen
sake.
off.
Apparently you're not ready for Forsaken either. As he gets 3. A flawless round for PRX.
From start to finish, that setup was so beautiful, so clean. So close, they can taste it. For sure.
Oh my god.
And the Reina flash to back him up as well.
Fucking PRX, man.
That was textbook for PRX.
Let's go,
This will
PRX.
be
Let's
the
go.
last time out for
See this shit,
every
chat?
gaming that you were speaking of.
See this? These PRX right now, man.
They played a really, really good map so far. It's just these exchanges where PRX come out ahead. They're just so clutch.
Man, what's the plan on the other side of this? You think for EDG here, for this to be as competitive as it was, in the shadows of yesterday, you've got to feel really good about your performance so far. And then you remember, we've played them before. The last time we played them, we beat them on this map.
Oh god, oh my god, ito na rin kulangot mo, sobrang laki, guys.
A lot of that feeds into confidence going into the map. And for them to
That is really
have
big
a couple
kulangot
of
all
these
this time.
1v1s go their way, and to get this close,
Kasi may kulangot, guys.
really
Ang laki,
feels
oh.
like this map, if it doesn't go their way, that's an opportunity lost. That's something slipped.
It's such a tough spot to be in because you've done so many things right. And sometimes it's just not in your control. Sometimes you play against a team like PRX that just, you know, there's so many heroics
Laki, gago.
individual players. And then when you
So big,
lose
man.
a round like that to a setup where they're all playing together,
They just satchel both of them up with one
Good luck.
satchel.
yeah. That's the previous round something was up on
Yeah.
front. And the outlaw buy for Forsaken here, there's a lot of players on light armor right now for EDG.
Yeah, this buy is not great. And of course, something goes aggressive. Tries to turn the flash scoop in his face. Cannot find anything else.
Perfect utility from
The
EDG.
best feeling in the world
That's a big first step. If they want to take this to OT,
is getting that big booger out. I got it out, chat. Can y'all clap for me?
Forsaken
Sarap.
has not been taken off of his perch.
And when EDG freeze into these rounds, so far in this match, they haven't.
Oh my
really
god,
backed
you know,
up and
one of the
gone
best
other
feelings
way.
in the world. Oh my god.
So on the opposite side of the map, Devi got info, and Forsaken now is proactive.
Okay, if we get an overtime, this would be fucking fire, man. This would be the best script in the whole
Does his
VCT.
damage. Jin cannot find the target.
Can we
Devi's
get it,
left
chat?
to rotate back A with a Phantom in hand. Full health, full armor. How does he get passed through this? Smoggy's
What's a
weak.
big
Yeah,
ass?
nobody's taking a little bit of damage, yeah. But a 1v3 is a big ask. They've got
Boom.
money, so why not
Sabog,
go for
putang
it?
ina ka.
2 away from Seeker, so why not a single thing other than the bullet between his eyes? EDG are still alive.
Oh my Smoggy. Even in the TP onto sight, I mean, his barrel was in the face of another player. Executes him. And this is that good utility used from EDG.
What?
This time when they freeze in the round, that was scrappy.
My grab order was cancelled. What is this fucking scam?
But this time when they freeze, it works to their benefit. They wait. And they wait for the utility.
I'm gonna order again.
Nobody to get onto the site.
I don't fucking care. I need this shit. Tangin lang yan. That's the first time my grab order cancelled on me.
And again, a heavy stack from PRX, A short. Both duelists and a controller left to hold the line. I mean, they're all here and they're all playing on this tiny little sliver on the other side of the wall. Forsaken so far up here. Meanwhile,
What kind of
pushing
fucking-
all the way up into showers.
Who the
strike will
fuck?
send them apart. Smoggy will fall. And Forsaken, the space he had taken was so good.
Okay, what? Sayang overtime.
It's disaster. They crumble. At the foot of PRX, they cannot stand. Map 1 goes away. Pacific's number 1
Sayang
seed.
overtime. That would be so fire, dude.
What a map from both teams.
EDG,
I
wake
mean,
up, bro.
hats off.
EDG, wake up.
Sunset on the other side of this break. We'll see you guys there.
Okay, congrats, man. PRX won.
I made it to my happy place, got the sun in my
I'm
eyes
not
and a
gonna
smile on my
activate.
face, yeah.
I'm not
I
gonna.
made it to my happy place, it ain't rained in a while, woke up
Happy
early,
place.
I
Okay,
feel
TikTok time.
happy face.
Dude, what is direct doing,
I made
though?
it to my happy
Daming viewers
place.
ni Tarik as usual. Guys, alalahanin niyo. Ako na magiging watch party Philippine Tarik Edition. I will watch party every fucking game for you, chat. Kahit nasa grave na ako, on my grave, chat. Even if I'm being lowered 6 feet under, I'll be watch party from hell, chat. Ako bahala sa inyo. You will never miss a game. Dude, Lihay, ba't di ka subscriber? What a scam this guy is. What a scam you are. Bro, what the fuck? I think bro likes Chaewon too much. Gagawin ko to! Wait. I'm gonna do this. Wait, copy link. Let me do this meme. Pero sa Bini tayo, syempre, Bini. Alright. What the fuck? What the fuck is happening? What the fuck am I watching? Hey, what's up? Oh, I'm gonna do this to Joji. Fast lunch. Oh, hard lunch. I'll do that. What song is this again? Dilemma Gala. Copy link because I'm gonna do all this content. Gawin ko nga ito, putang ina. What's going on, bro? Pinoy talaga. Oh, they canceled my order again. Fuck you then. Tangan na ni Reker. Alright, let's get back into Valorant, dude. 30 seconds. Dude, ayaw talaga mag-deliver sa akin ng Grab. What is this racism? I just want food, man. I want Tom and Tom's. Have you guys tried Tom and Tom's? This Tom and Tom's coffee is fire. It's actually fire. It's from the Korean branch, meron dito. It's so good. It's so good. It's fire, dude.
Hey guys, I'm standing here right now with Alex from PRX. Alex, I feel like that score was a little too close for comfort for a lot of PRX fans. So what do you think the team was really struggling with against EDG?
I mean, they're a very good team, first of all, and home crowd, so we came in here prepared to...
Wow, Alex so chill.
I think they threw us off a little bit. We expected a Cypher, so we prepared for that. And then having to play with Omen, and we had to
Alex so chill, chat.
They really take control of wherever they want with Omen flashes. And that's something that we don't see much in Asia, so it was difficult.
Well, of course, they won't go down without a fight, but neither will you.
Well, you heard it from Coach Alex. They were thrown for a loop. I'm now joined by Mimi and Kukuget Ones again. They won 100% prepared.
Alex happy.
PRX, right? They still find a way.
Yeah, I felt like this was PaperX back in like the PaperX form. They make a slight change to their comp, but still the core of it is the same. The way that they can path on their attack side with this composition, especially with that Harbor in the mix, is really incredible. That propelled them to a massive lead. And they managed to close out in the too.
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't an easy task, right? Because we saw some brilliant moments from the side of EDG. In fact, in that game, even though they lost, they had 18 first bloods. So just imagine, it's always the chance of the comeback for PRX and actually being there for the trade.
But that's where we saw the PaperX individuals stepping up in these late rounds. Players like Something, like Jing, were saving round after round for PaperX.
And speaking of those individuals, I felt like we could have had so many things for the HyperX Reflex moment of the day, but this one goes to the warbang of Something.
I mean, it's just so impressive because with one bullet, he gets 2 kills in that one angle that everybody spams, but most likely will not get anything, and Something, of course, gets
Team Secret when? Oh shit, I'm in the Team Secret Discord. My bad, chat.
Also ridiculous. Another
What the fucker?
coming out from this
He got
guy.
2 kills in the wallbang.
Such a talented player.
But chat, I'm so excited
You
for
know,
the Team
any
Secret
other
roster.
team picking Reina,
I'm
I'd
excited,
be
chat.
against it, but
Our
the
new
way
roster,
that he plays this agent is
I'm just
really
saying,
good. It gives him
we about
the
to fuck
agency
shit
to
up.
go for really confident
about to
plays.
fuck shit
And I
up.
think they still set up a lot of nice combos.
Oh my
between
God,
Sky
what's
and
up,
the
Yumi?
Reina
Aren't you gonna
flashes,
be in
kind of
the
making up for the lack of
stadium,
Gecko.
Yumi?
And not only that, especially
Why
when
no
we
EDG jersey?
see them
You're
from the
supposed to
defense
give
being
me
aggressive, the way that
EDG
he was
jersey.
dismissing and being
Let's
so
do a jersey
disruptive
swap. I'll
onto
give you a
EDG,
Team
gave
Secret
them a
one, you'll
love
give me
edge.
EDG.
We have to shout out Smoggy though, because I felt like if
Yes.
Smoggy didn't have the performance he had, maybe this map wouldn't have been as close.
Yeah, exactly.
I actually want EDG to win one more
but
map.
even Alex said it. They were not prepared for this. The way that
I'm
they
in
were
the stadium
executing,
on
the
B.
way that
Oh.
the flashes
Wow,
and
good
the
for
pioneers
you.
were
I'm
coming
gonna
in,
be
the
at
way
home.
that he was strongholding on B, repositioning time after time.
Yo, man,
The
I'm telling you,
impact that he was
chat,
having is one of the key
I want
reasons
EDG
why
to win.
Why
As
one,
much as I
we
love
even got to a
PRX,
6-6
I don't care
and
if
two, we
EDG
saw,
wins, man.
you
It's
know,
hype.
this
It's
result.
hype. EDG
That
is
was the
hype.
most impressive part to me about this omen for Smoggy, the way
don't
he
even
was
have an
playing
EDG
on
jersey to
B.
buy one.
I
Oh,
think he
okay.
did a great job of picking his time
Buy
as
one
when
right
to find
now.
that initial fight, and then
After
sending
you
the
sub in
paranoia,
my
teleporting to the second angle, and kind of have so many different looks. It's
Hi from
really
the girls. Yo, shout out to
disruptive.
you, man.
It's kind of similar to like last year when teams saw Sova on Fracture for the first time. When you see
Wait, what?
an agent you're not really used to, and you see like weird
Wait.
utility on a
Wait,
different
what?
map, there's always that adjustment period there. So I thought this was actually a really good
Fraud
change
PRX
from
fan.
EDG, but it's a shame they
Hey,
couldn't close out.
di ay nakita mo ano,
How good
yung
of a
umiyak sa
change
emote.
is this? But
Tangina
before we
yan.
talk about that, let's hear
Nag-emote lang,
what
umiyak
Coach
na.
After
Puta.
had to say ahead of map 2.
After?
I'm here right now with After.
What is these
of
names?
EDG. After, I'm curious, especially with such a high pressure situation like this, a high pressure match, what do you tell your team in order to hype them up?
在如此高压的淘汰赛情况之下，你是跟选手们会说些什么来给他们鼓劲儿打气？
Kung may after, may before ba, Lods?
我觉得 FPS 游戏其实就是要纯粹嘛，然后我觉得就是感受台上的激情，然后玩得开心，
Christian
我觉得
PA.
这是最重要的。
This game, you know, pure game. You just need to enjoy the whole thing. Enjoy
Oh my
the
God,
stage,
I
that is
love
all.
Luna.
Well,
Holy
we hope that the
moly.
players will be enjoying this one, so jayo EDG.
I mean, it was enjoyable for us to watch that map. It was really fun. But the thing is,
Arthur
is
Neri.
it enough for Sunset? Because it feels like when we get to Sunset, the score disparity might get a bit larger.
I'm pretty worried about EDG going into this Sunset. They looked so rough in that last showing, and I think this has clearly been PaperX's strongest map throughout their run in Pacific.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. You know, maybe they have something prepared to see in the Sage. Maybe they really know how to work around it. But based on the preparation and how they were looking against Heretics, it's very difficult to go for EDG. Again, very, very passive at the beginning of the round, not having the cleanest of the starts there on the attack. Maybe waiting for something that wasn't happening time after time.
EDG will be starting on this attacking side again, and I think their biggest issue on the attack last time they played Sunset was losing constant control of A main. Their opponent in that game was super proactive, always taking that space, and then in these late rounds finding the right rotates on the defensive side. I think
The cookies are in my fridge.
a pretty similar way. They'll send a lot of early stuff with like a Sage slow and an
After Neri.
the wall over there.
Ba't ang talino niyo sa mga names na to? Nakakainis.
Late round retakes. If
So,
they
tuloy
survive that
manunto.
Sage wall, especially blocking off, sticking that diffuse, they're a super disruptive team on this map.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that we need to see a little bit of the EDG that we just saw in Bind in comparison to what we saw against Heretics.
Adi parang mapapagsamo tayo ng guys.
More decisive and
Para sa
especially
isay,
when the other team is not playing with a
isay.
Cypher on this map,
Di
getting to
na-
that post punch should be their #1 priority. We were memeing before about them not being able to get the spike down. That has to be the number one priority for them right now.
I mean, that's my question. You guys already figured out how to beat PRX. Do you think EDG have ticked any of those things off the box?
I have more faith after seeing the switch up in map number 1. I think they had really good game planning, and I like the comp change. I'm hoping they've had the same sit down to talk about how they're gonna vary their sunset today.
Well, it's gonna be another change.
Yeah. They went into the Astra against Heretics. Maybe they were not completely sure about that. I think the Chicho is an amazing viper. So maybe putting him here will allow them to regain that space, to use in that toxin.
Wala to, Lods. Uuwi tong EDG, Lods. Sinasabi ko na, guys.
Last time they played, I think the
Chat,
pressure got
I'm
them
telling
in
you,
front of the Chinese
I
crowd.
feel like
The last
EDG is gonna
hope
go
of
home,
China.
man.
Now here in
Feel
this
ko lang
match,
naman.
they look themselves. They're playing confident. They're playing good. They almost took map number 1, but this is going to be rough now. They have to bring everything out to try and have a chance at recovery here. If not, it'll be elimination for
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's
Somebody
gonna
give me
be
a
an uphill
sub.
battle no matter what happens.
Who did that?
Even if they can secure sunset,
Oh, yo,
they've got
Crazy
split
King
as
25.
well as a map 3. And
Thanks for the
PRX,
sub,
they are a
motherfucker.
very, very resilient
Shout out to you, bitch.
opponent. Let's find out if this one can make it to a map 3 and send
Dog
it back
and
to your
baby, baby. Be
casters.
back.
Here's Dog and Baby.
Be back, boys.
Thank you so much, Into Jing. The last 2 times he has played on the international stage has been
W
met
sub.
with defeat. It was the champs. and
Not
then
a
it was at
normal
Madrid.
sub, it's a prime. Oh, prime.
Now,
What's the
he's
difference between a
potentially
sub
one
and a
map away
prime?
from getting that
Oh, the
monkey
prime
off
has a
of his
crown.
back.
The sub is
In the face
subhuman.
of a
no?
crowd that's obviously cheering for EDG, in the face of the history of their matchups, in the face of the last way this series went when these two squads clashed. And yeah, he wasn't there, but this could be something special. The Desk talked a lot, Dre, about how EDG looked rough the last time they played Attack on Sunset, and this map really kind of lends itself to a little bit of the chaos.
What are the prime benefits?
And the competition that they
Lubricated
well. It's so explosive.
rectum.
Yeah, out there on the defense, but
Oh, Prime is from
switches
Amazon.
come
Oh,
through,
cool.
it's going to be in full effect.
Prime is technically free.
For PRX,
Shit.
EDG, they
Shit.
opted to switch to the Viper, which
No,
I
the Prime
actually
is you have a
like
co- you have
lot
a you
for
have a
them,
crown.
because they're able to.
If you're a
do
sub,
these
you
walk-ups
are
now. Speaking of
you're a submarine.
the last match,
I
they
guess.
couldn't do, but PRX, they're so proactive. They do get contact here.
Tang ina talaga. You know what? If I don't see Team Secret
Back
playing
right
Gecko
now.
on Sunset,
Dizzy
I am
going on.
going to.
There we go.
I'm gonna
That
punch
slow and then
myself.
explosive approach.
Like,
They're gonna go for
Gecko
even
is
more
just
here.
so good in
Kong Kong.
Sunset, no?
Remember the post
Like
play where they
actually,
find success with
it's
this
so
one. They try
good.
to get a little
You
aggressive
see the
ahead of
flash
it.
there? It doesn't
The
just
kills
flash
are
A
traded
side.
though. Something
It flashes A
giving
link.
PRX the advantage.
Fucking wild.
They got to what they needed, but it was with a little bit of aggression and a
If my
couple
team
bodies
don't
also
use that,
along the
I
way.
will cook
EDG have
myself.
thrived in post plants, but they're down in numbers.
They have the info though. They push spawn. That
Smoggy.
Gecko flash connected though.
Smoggy getting tagged, the Thrash going forward. They
But
thought he was
the-
gonna go out on the other side. He's gotten it down to 1. The wall goes up. There's really nothing waiting on the other side though. Something falls. Can Mindfreak win this out on his own?
Nice,
Settling
EDG.
shots on the first, Crosshair swinging onto the second. Out on patient on the swing. He tries to switch to Ghost, and the timing could not have been worse. EDG get the pistol.
A big pistol win for EDG to set the pace on this attacking side.
Coach Razzie win? No, never.
It was that Viper
I'll
wall that
stick
allowed
to
them
being
keep
an
up their
ambassador,
elbow
sir.
And then explode onto the site with the Gecko flash.
Literally, I'll stick to being
But
an
the key difference
ambassador.
here was the
I'm
disruption
hard
of the
stuck
actual
immortal.
retake.
And you want me to
Pushing
be a coach?
spawn here, even after they were down numbers, and just playing off each other. Smoggy again, he hasn't missed a beat all
Kang is
series
always
long.
Kang
He
Kang's
did so
energy is
much
always
that,
so hype.
that round with the classic. Right clicking in and out, staying alive. I mean, he barely took any damage at all.
A fast pace hit here.
And a fast entry from Kong Kong.
Oh, they're turning the other way. It looked like they were going to go elbow, give him the wall, give him the utility, but they strike the other way.
Down A.
Good trades from EDG to settle the round here. Devi, he's just stuck on the other end of this trip. Howdong will get the info now that that's broken. Look, all 3 players of EDG are gearing
Shit.
up, ready to swing off of Howdong's contact. They don't even need to.
It's not Jabot anymore, it's Nightbot, brother.
And he was pretty quiet last map, so it's good to see him heating up a little bit, getting a little bit more comfortable on this stage in this series. The IGL. What a fast, explosive entry from EDG. And the change of pace already.
Gwenja na.
They're in the
Gwenja na
driver's
yo.
seat finally on their attacking side. They're not playing this super slow
Yo,
game
Nell Bones with a tier 1
they
for
just get
2
delayed
months. Yo,
with
shout
10
out to you,
seconds left in
brother.
the round. They're forced to
2
try
months
to
tier 1. What's
plant the
up?
bomb.
Ah. W sub.
PRX with 5 rifles. Light armor on Devi and Forsaken. And
Oh my
course,
god, it's a
as
shooting
Cole's aim
range.
delivers a kill.
Fucking Jose Rizal colorized. They're just getting shot.
Peeked into a firing squad right there. Okay.
EDG really tried fighting mid here. I mean, the X's on the minimap tell the tale.
And to be fair for EDG in that round, or in this round, it's not over yet, but they had a chance to get some kills in those exchanges. Sure. The shots just didn't go their way this time. You know, they ran into a firing squad. But when you drive peek into top mid like that, it's kind of what you're set up for. You kind of want that.
Right.
Wait, he is winnable, huh? Jing is
You
low.
expect the shots to go your way. Something was one of the weaker
Okay.
remaining members.
I mean, if they tagged every one of them there, they could have won, to be honest.
PRX will clean up
Hey,
that round,
Lowy,
Jing, with
Alice
Ludo's name.
Gutang out
It was a
emote
mid
when.
fight from start to finish. Everybody dying from EDG in mid. And now they'll have a full buy. So a little bit of damage done for EDG. Showing PRX that, you know, we like to contact mid. We like to contact A and elbow. We'll also explode onto A. A lot of different looks that PRX have to be wary about now, going into the future rounds.
This is a different look, too.
Yeah, a new Viper wall. Exactly.
Oftentimes when that Viper wall goes A, there's a fault line, there's satchels, there's a dizzy.
What?
Oh, but I love this. This time they don't make any noise. But PRX gladly take that fight and come out.
Kasi kapatid mo si Crawlinks.
Kong almost had that opener
Oo na,
too.
putang ina mo.
He caught something on the tap of his own eye there.
Wow,
Just
nice
didn't
pick.
go his way. Good shots from something, but he gets traded out by Howdong top mid. And now that's a Cypher ult. Full info the way of EDG. They can really maneuver around the map, and that's why you see players taking all that A space.
I love the way that PRX just handled that. It made them look like they were going to go mid. As soon as the second tick goes through, they rotate back A, and Forsaken is ahead of the punch.
That's why. Exactly what you just said. That's the opener for Forsaken, and now they have mad advantage in the retake.
Ult committed. Jing looking to find a target. He's found plenty of space. But
Oh man. Onika, Raymond malungkot ako. Bakit ka malungkot?
Again, that little half a second hezzy mid off of that Cypher ult got them that. That was beautiful.
Yeah, Forsaken was able to just sneak right in there, get that initial kill, get out. Now you have mad advantage. Oh, so close.
Yeah,
Kong
you're
was
right.
so close on that kill.
The value of that
Ka malungkot. Bawag maging malungkot. Pag malungkot ka, sampal
For
ka.
these future rounds, you imagine EDG are going to try to bait out that fault line and then re-walk into space.
That's what we would like to see from them, yeah.
Nevertheless, that was a really clean retake from PRX after being man up.
Devi with an op in hands this round. Light armor. Currently focused on mid, while EDG have I set B.
Good cam break off the rip of the round from Mindfree.
And something has taken so much space here. Creeping around mid, they're gonna have to deal with that trip. Devi gets up top and he still gets tagged. Has to get back down by the skin of his teeth. I thought he was gonna survive, but he spammed through. Mindfree now filling in on the space.
Ito na nga, ma-happy na ako, masampal pa eh.
Also getting a couple, but Chichu's left alone a 1v1, and something has been cooking his flank.